Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay. I am live. And I have nobody. Okay, so I've got to find Angela Alsobrooks here. I'm going to find Angela Alsobrooks. Because we are talking today, and I am so excited. There she is. Okay. There she is. Let's do it. Okay. So I sent a message for her, and then what do? Okay. I'm waiting on the county executive. Hi, everybody, for joining me. WHUR at home. I'm Molette Green. It is really my bedtime, but I'm excited to be here with all of you guys. And the county executive should be joining me momentarily. She's a novice at this, just like me. Hi, everybody. Look at all the people who've joined us. Jojo, Ron, P, Bankett. So we're waiting on the county executive. Look, let me tell you something. I had to have 2 tutorials and a tearful one to get me this far. Okay, hey Yankees fan. Oh, there's Robin. Hey, Robin. Okay, so the whole purpose of this is, of course, to show a more laid-back version of what the county executive is going through in her life. Hi, Angela Stribling. And, you know, it's 8 o'clock at night. What's she doing? She has a child she's raising. She's balancing work. She's balancing being a mom, being a sorority girl. Where's my... Okay, yeah. She doesn't don the pink and green. I do, but she wears the crimson and cream. And, you know, we just need to, you know, just check in on each other. And I'm just so excited to be able to do this. Yep, very excited. Okay, so I got to resend the request. Okay, thanks, Gina, for letting me know. This is the county executive's go-to person for all things to make things possible. Let's make this happen. The county executive should be joining me momentarily. We're waiting for Angela Alsobrooks.
Connecting.
Oh,
we made it. We were there.
You're sideways on my phone.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's see.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay, you're right.
Better?
Yeah, I see you got on red. I was talking about you.
Exactly. You see, and I did exactly what you instructed me not to, huh? I saw that. You know, I saw you with that cup you put up there. You were showing off before I got up here with that. Oh, I saw it. I saw that. Showing off before I got up here, you know?
I know.
So let's see if I can get this so we can see each other a little better.
Oh, okay.
I have my teenage daughter is assisting me with all of this.
Oh, mine was too. My 14-year-old was helping me out on the fly.
Yeah, this is how we make it happen, you know. Hey, Alex, can you help me make it stand up? All right. This is
I know. Okay. What in the world is going on in our lives right now, right?
Oh, you know what? We don't know what's going on, but you know what it reminds me of? I used, when I was younger, my great-grandmother and I spent a lot of time together. And do you remember the days where if it thunderstormed, your grandmother would turn off the power?
Did she turn everything off?
Everything.
Quiet, and we couldn't talk, we couldn't move. We had to wait for that storm to pass.
She told me that God was working and that we had to turn everything off and wait. And you know what? And this reminds me in so many ways that the whole world is standing still at the same time. And we have an opportunity across the whole world to care for each other and to wait together. It is amazing.
That's pretty poignant.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm reminded of.
That is what we're doing.
So
how are you staying sane and how are you balancing things? Because you got to run the whole county, but you still got to be a mom and be present. I know at times it's been a struggle for me, you know, because I'm working from home and my kids are here and my husband's here, and Ugh. How are you?
Yeah.
What are
Well, you
you
know what?
doing?
I have to tell you the truth. You know, this is a pretty crazy lifestyle anyway, just like
Yep.
you, right? So we're accustomed to the rigor. So it is not the rigor that has gotten to me. It is the emotional aspect of it. You know, I'm not used to saying today we have 2,409 people who are sick with this virus. We have
Right.
80 people who died.
Right.
So that part of it has been very stressful for me. It's just knowing that whatever decisions we make are life and death decisions. That's not always the case. But you know what? So I have, with this time we've had at home, I've had the opportunity now. Today I was up, I got to run here on the treadmill. I've spent additional time doing devotionals here. I'm going to learn before this time is over how to do yoga. I'm going to teach myself how to do yoga for relaxation as well. And I have to tell you, and I'm not saying this because they're watching, but Molette, I have the best team
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
These people work me to death. They are wonderful. You know, they are caring. When I wake up in the morning, I already have a number of text messages and emails. They text and write all night long, but
Yeah.
they're on top of this with me. So I'm definitely not in it alone.
Right.
And that has been the joy of it, is just this team is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how you have to balance it. I mean, you do have an important job, but you do have to remember to take care of you. Self-care is very
Hmm.
important. Your daughter is watching how you handle yourself in stressful situations, so she's learning from mom.
Yeah.
And when I'm not having the best of days, I'm honest with my daughter and I say, "Look, today is not a good day,"
Yeah.
and they can tell.
Right. Yeah.
And
And
then
it's okay.
yeah, it is okay.
It is.
So I've started riding my bike with my daughters. I've started doing things with my family, like having these Zoom family meetings, having Zoom girlfriend get-togethers, birthday parties,
Hmm.
trying to just make the best of this situation. Have you done any other things that you normally, wouldn't make time to do because life is a hustle and bustle sometimes, and we get caught up?
Well, you know what? This morning
Uh
we
huh.
ate breakfast and played Connect Four. Come
Oh
on
my
now. Like, when do you get to do that, right? We played Connect Four and ate breakfast together. I have
That's nice.
breakfast now at the table. I have 3 meals a day at
Hmm.
my table with my daughter. It's the
Wow.
best thing ever. It really is the best thing ever. And so that aspect of it has been very restoring in a way.
Yeah.
You know, I've enjoyed it so much just having her here. She's a teenager, so she, like your daughter, probably doesn't want to be bothered with you some parts of the day, right? Where they
Yeah.
used to when they were younger. If this had happened a few years ago, I would have been called upon to play all day long. Now, because she has school part of the day, she has, other things she likes to do, but we find more time in the day than we ever have to bump into each other, even if it's just to go get popsicles together in the kitchen while we're running off to something else. So it has been wonderful. We take walks through our
Oh
neighborhood
yeah.
and
Hmm.
we talk and talk and more talk. And I have loved, I just, that part of it, I tell you, I wouldn't trade for anything.
Yeah.
This, just the special times we've been here quarantined in many ways, except, I go out to do the press conferences and a few other things that are required. But otherwise, just the time at home
Yeah.
has been just invaluable. I wouldn't trade it for anything, just having the time.
I totally agree with you on that, and I totally agree. And I know one of our Instagram live viewers asked about, oh, you can't go outside without a mask. And I know we have new rules going into
Hmm.
effect in Georges County tomorrow. You want to quickly just kind of talk about that?
Yeah, so listen, everybody who tuned in, listen to me. I want you to have your face covered. Now, whether that means you have a mask or not, because there are some people who don't have a mask,
Right.
but I want your face covered, please. If that means a scarf, a bandana, a t-shirt, something. What we are trying to do is to stop the spread of this virus. And what we
Mhm.
know right now is the only medicine for it is social distancing
Yeah.
and covering your mouth to keep what the doctors are telling me is we need to keep our germs to ourselves. That's what they've been telling us. And we now, when you see 2,400 cases and
Yeah.
80 people dying in a month's time, that means that we have to go to drastic measures. And there's nothing too much to save the lives of the people we love and care about so much. And so that's what this is about. And the faster we do that, the faster this whole thing can pass and we can get on about our lives. But the mask means that in retail, when you go out to shop now, so in essential places that you're shopping, This doesn't mean the bank, for example. So not all essential businesses, it means essential retail. So
Yeah.
when you go to pick up your fast food, when you're grocery shopping, when you're going even to pick up beer and wine, you know, people, I've gotten a lot of complaints about the liquor stores. We want people in the Home Depot. If you have to go into Target, we want people to be covered, to cover your face during those times. And when you're out and about and you're exercising, it's inconvenient to do so, but it's best also, if you can during those times, to cover up.
Yeah. And one other important thing that I want to mention, we're all home for the most part, those of us who are able and blessed enough to be able to work from home. But when we are home, maybe take advantage of filling out the census. It took me, what, 5 minutes to fill that out? And I know that's been a big thing for you
Yeah.
in the county to make sure everybody is counted. And it really is pretty simple to do online. If you didn't get your information in the mail,
Hmm.
go online and do it. What do you want to tell people about that?
It's so simple. It takes 10 minutes, and you know what? And it makes all the difference. We lost 300, hear me on this, $360 million over the
Wow.
last 10 years. We can't afford to lose that kind of money because we were one of the most undercounted jurisdictions in Maryland. Come on, Prince George's, we can do better than that. And it
So
means
when you say
for
we lost it, what did we, who lost? What did
the
we lose?
county did in critical federal funding. What happens is each person, it's $1,800 per person per year
Hmm.
is what we get when we're counted in that federal count. The Article 1 of the United States Constitution requires the United States to count its citizens every 10 years. And based on that count, we get critical federal resources, dollars for school lunches, dollars for Medicare, even
Right.
roads and infrastructure. And even when businesses make decisions about where they're going to locate restaurants, they use census
Hmm.
data. This
Right.
means that, and also the representative, we decide how many representatives we get per jurisdiction based on the census count. So it has to be accurate. But what I'm saying is $1,800 per person
Yeah.
when you fail to fill per year. That for us meant that we lost $36 million a year for the last 10 years, $360 million. And so, come on, please, 10 minutes it takes. I filled mine out. It takes no time at all to go and fill that out. And that means that for all of us, for our county, especially as we're digging out of this coronavirus
Yeah.
crisis, we're going to need all of those dollars to take care of our residents. And we need that money.
Okay. So before we let you go, two more quick things. First, okay, I've been eating a lot of snacks, more so than usual. Sour cream and onion potato chips and lots of chocolate. What have you been eating that you normally don't eat, but you've been eating because of this whole thing?
These popsicles, I don't know what it is with the popsicles, but I have these boxes of popsicles, and I go down there and I wear out these popsicles. I don't know that's what I've been eating. I love these popsicles. So I've been enjoying popsicles. And you know what? My daughter and I like the Sour Patch Kids, but you have to try the watermelon.
Oh
The
my.
watermelon Sour Patch Kids are everything.
Okay.
So I've been eating those, and just, you know what, and also I've been challenging myself to try to cook a few different things here
Oh,
and there. So I like cooking, but don't always have the time that I have for it now. And so just challenging myself to cook different things. So, but the popsicles, that's what I
okay.
have been focused on.
I'm all
Yeah.
cooked out. I can't cook another meal. Today I told my kids they were on their own. They had to put a frozen pizza in the oven. Okay, so final thing. What's the light at the end of the tunnel for us? What do you see?
Oh my God, you know what? There's so many lights at the end of this tunnel, and I want everyone to be focused on that. It's like how I started out by saying my grandma, my great grandmother, Grandma James, said in this period, you know what? God is just working. And
Hmm.
truly, He is. At the end of it, we're going to have some grief left because we will have lost some people. We're going to have some people who have discovered relationships that they didn't know were as important to them. They will have spent extra time with their families. And you know what? When this is all done, we're going to rebuild as a community, not only rebuild our health. Now we understand that it's critically important that we do everything we can not to have those chronic medical conditions that make it difficult for us to recover. So we're going to focus on inviting into the county and attracting restaurants that serve us healthy foods. We're going
Mm.
to also, so we're going to focus on our health. We're going to have community like never before. Molette, I have never seen so many people. You still there? There we go. I have
Yeah,
never seen
yeah.
so many people as I see now who are out and about walking with their families. They're out and about on bicycles. So community, the sense of community has grown because of this. So guess what? I say all this to say we're going to come up out of this stronger than ever before. So watch out, Corona. What was meant to destroy us is actually going to build us and make us even stronger. Businesses will be restored. So we're just going to together. Everything Corona took for us, we're going to bring it back and bring it even stronger.
And as one of our Instagram live viewers, yes, amen, health, fitness. Yes, we're going to get through this. Thank you so much for your
Yes.
leadership. God
Thank
bless you
you.
and your
Thank
team,
you.
because this is a lot and unprecedented. And we thank you for your leadership and just being a great example to so many of us in the county. So
Well, thank
thank
you,
you.
Molette. You inspire us. You inspire us. I want to tell you that for your energy and compassion. I just get inspired by you, how hard you work. So thank you for what you do. And if you don't just allow me, please, just to say finally to Prince Georgians how much we love you. We're going to get through this together. And also to say to our team, the frontline healthcare workers, the health department, all of those who are out, essential workers, the firefighters, the police, those who are stocking shelves in grocery stores, say thank you. Please, I want to say thank you to all those who are working while we're in our homes to make sure that our communities go forward. We are praying for you, and we're going to get through this together. So thank you, Molette, and I hope you continue to enjoy your family and enjoy those snacks.
Certainly will. And we did our first Instagram live. Yay, we made it.
Yay, we did it. Thank you.
Prince George's
Alrighty.
County Executive Angela Alsobrooks. Thank you again. Have a good
Thank you so
night.
much. You too. Good night. Bye bye
Bye
now.
bye. Bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
everybody.